Hi there, this is Razorblade1812 with a collection update and room tour update. It's been a bit of a while since I've made one. Well, since I was actually trying to still get some more games, but now it's finally here. There's a lot more games added to my collection over in the various shelves. And yeah, it's been a while since I've made a collection video last time. It's been quite long. So yeah, here we go. Starting with the left shelf. These are all PlayStation 1 demos. Yep, these are all demos. These are all ordered by month and date. Yep. These are two demo discs that I have inserts for, but the rest of them I don't. Except for this one here, which I do have an insert for, but this is for the PlayStation 2. And this one here, this is what I could insert from Playfun. One of the old magazines that I had when I was younger, but we're not talking about that. Yeah, these are once again these three smaller jewel case games, which still are in these CD cases. And there's a good reason for that, because I still need to find smaller cases for them, but the problem is that there aren't any replicas of them. So chances are getting replicas of those smaller cases is absolutely low, because there are no third-party versions of these out there, unless you can make these kind of small cases with a 3D printer if you have one. Some of my school stuff, nothing special here. So some PlayStation 1 titles. Then these double-cased games. If there's any light, but maybe there is. These are all Crystal Dynamics titles. If you could read them, I'm not sure because of light. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. Well, what can I say? It's my favorite company from my childhood. Games such as Pandemonium and Gex, they were one of my favorite games from the company, and I love them. They were one of my favorite games from my childhood, and I played them to shits. Oh, whatever. These are all the double case games that have a platinum release. Well, except for this game here. Still need to find the first game. Haven't gotten around to finding it done yet. And these are all movies. Well, of course, maybe if I might show off my film collection, sure I can. This one right here, the sealed one, that's Hotel Transylvania, but to be honest, I hate that film. I really, really do. Especially this black-haired vampire girl. I mean, she looks just ugly. I mean, I just hate her. Might as well think about giving it away or something. Sure, I might have liked this film at first when I first heard of it, but then, years on, I dislike it with a passion nowadays. Some more films. Okay, now we get some light. Now we come to the PC games, which all start with NHL. These are all NHL games. I have 3 of them. 2004 is, of course, being the most popular game because it has a very large modding community where it gives you up-to-date rosters and shit and jerseys and stuff. PSP. Not really into PSP collecting anymore because I kind of lost interest in that, so I say no to that. And there's Mortal Kombat Trilogy, one of those small case PlayStation 1 games that also has a double case release, and also has a platinum version, which does come in one of those normal PlayStation cases. And these games here, these clear cases, let me check what these are. Some crap games won't show. Yeah. These are once again these games that originally belong in these smaller cases, as explained earlier. This is Time Crisis. Oops, obstructed by the front insert here. There it is, Time Crisis. Then there's Too Extreme. Sure, it may be a crappy game, but I want to have it because small cases are hard as hell to replace, and I will need to have them all. Is there another game I need to show? No. I think that's all before. Wait. What was this? It's a PSP film. No, not sure why I bought it. I was actually kind of obsessed with it. That's more PlayStation 1 stuff, starting with these games here, as these are all platinum released games, including the only Street Fighter that got a platinum release on the PlayStation 1, and that is, of course, well, you can already read the title. This here, Der Morgen stirbt nie, that's German for Tomorrow Never Dies. And on the back there are some more. Let me take these out. A bit. Carefully, don't want to drop them. I could do this with one hand. There we go. If there is enough light, I can't tell. Maybe I should turn on the light. There we go. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay, there's light. Some more platinum titles. These are all black labels, by the way, because usually I want to have a full platinum set, because, you know, finding black label releases of those games is absolute hell, and I might as well want to get a full set of these. So I want to have them all. So I'm gonna have to, might as well just put them back later. So on to more. And below here, PlayStation 2. These aren't anything special, really. These are all PlayStation 2 games that have a platinum version. This out. Yeah, FIFA's, of course, I know. I hate FIFA. Everybody hates FIFA. Everybody hates soccer, so why do you need them? Because these are all shitty sports games, as Dr. Retro said so. And of course, the NHL games, these are some good sports games, but soccer games, these are some shitty sports games. Then below, more PlayStation stuff, and these are all Sony titles. As you can already see by the code SCES. But there are some more, but they are part of a different collection. And there are some Platinum release games also on the back, which I'll show you that in a bit. I need to get this out. There we go. Oh, wait. Alright. There's of course Vib Ribbon, one of my priced items in my collection, but not the only one because I have more. Now I have to bring them out very slowly, and yeah, I will be putting them back in after that once I'm done. Not sure if I have enough battery, but my battery's gonna run out. Alright, now very slowly put the games out. There's another. Alright. Careful. Nice and easy. Alright, there we go. If there's enough light, I don't know, but if my camera captures enough light, but maybe you can read them. Of course, the 2 Final Fantasies, still looking for 8. Still want to have Spyro 2, whatever. And Tekken, of course, there they are. But Tekken 2, I want to have the small case, normal case version, because I really hate to have it in a double case, which is kind of ugly for my collection. I've already showed these before, so I'm gonna have to cut the video, and I'll show you the other part later. I'm gonna have to charge the battery, charge my camera. I'll be right back. And I'm back. And now, as you can see, I have attached my camera to an AC adapter. This is actually quite long, so I can still walk around the entire room. Attached on the other PC. Well, that's my older PC. This one's my newer one. Well, whatever. This is my PC. There's some eating stuff, but nothing to care about. So, this is my Psygnosis collection. Yep, every single game you see here, these shelves, these are all Psygnosis games. Of course, you also have the very famous titles Colony Wars, Destruction Derby, Discworld, Formula 1, G-Police, Overboard, Rascal. Yeah, of course, a shitty game that is actually very famous. Of course, the Wipeouts and the Roll Cage games. I don't have Kingsley's Adventure, but I will still get to that. And there's Team Buddies. This is the other most priced game I have. And these 6 games here, these are all PAL-only games. From Adidas Power Soccer International 97 all the way to Retro Force. Then some more stuff, Activision stuff. Oh yeah, you have the infamous Call of Duty games. Well, I actually still love the original 2 Call of Duties. I still love them to this day, but these Call of Duties here, well, these 2, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare and World at War, pretty much used to love them both, but now they suck ass and I hate them so much. But Call of Duty 1 and 2, they'll still be the best. No doubt about it. I still love them. But the other cuts after 2, I hate them. So bad. The Grand Theft Autos on the PC, 4, and episodes from Liberty City. Need for Speed Road Challenge on the PC, but that's not, well, whatever. So, PlayStation 2. Games that start with apocalypse and end with world's scariest police chases. These are all games that appeared on PAL demo discs as playable demos. And the other 5, well, whatever. Whoops. Sorry that shaked. These are some PlayStation 3 titles. I have one more PlayStation 3 title, which I'll show you that in a bit. When we get to that, there's enough light. Yeah, well, yeah. Then, PlayStation 2, some more. These are all the regular games. Yeah, bad zoom, but yeah, this is my other priced item. You probably know this from Dr. Retro. He told you that it's rare and collectible, and I'm glad that I have it. Although I already have this for the PC, may I say. But whatever, let's move on. I have 2 copies. No, oh, whatever. Oops. Oh, what a hottie. Then, more PlayStation 1 stuff. These are all Acclaim titles. Starting with Bust a Move 2 all the way to Vanishing Point. These, what I think, are good games. Of course, I heard this game here, which is actually a promo. Let me show you. Yeah, it might look like a rental copy, but this isn't, because this is promo only, not for resale. There you go. Zoom. Promo only, not for resale. And the actual game code. So that's of course the full game. Because promos are indeed full games. Of course you might mistake them for demos, but these are all full versions. It's just that these were only given out to the press for reviewing the games or promoting the games or whatever. And then the games that start with the infamous Batman and Robin, all the way to the WWFs. These are all games that are notoriously bad, or are games that people either just love or just hate. Then, starting with Career Crisis all the way to Spider and 1, which is my favorite PlayStation 1 game, I might add. These are all those BMG titles. Yeah, let me show you why I love 1. Oh, get out. It's because of this guy. So, get zoom. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters from the game. He's awesome. Yeah, one is awesome. Too bad it didn't get a sequel because, well, it wasn't really popular. Although it did get mixed reviews, but did receive a lot of positive reviews from various European game mags, except the ones from the UK, which they gave mixed scores. Grand Theft Auto 2, Grand Theft Auto London. Yeah, I have the full Grand Theft Auto set by now. Well, what was the other? Ah, yeah, there it is. Oh, I already showed this before. Yep, and I'm very excited for the new Grand Theft Auto coming out, by the way. Coming this September. September 17th, 2013. There it is. And there's Martian Gothic Unification, which you might probably heard this from TTBurger88, as he did a review on that. That game pretty much sucked. Yeah, that game sucked. Sure, it had a lot of potential to be a very memorable survival horror game, but in the end, it just totally falls flat on its face. Well, simply because of not just because of how badly this game plays, but how horrible the ending was. Well, it's just a rocket just flying into space, and that's it. Game over. No end credits, and it ends up being a terrible game altogether. Then, starting with Bravo Air Race, which of course I've explained in my review of this game, which is Bravo Air Race. These are the THQ titles. Yeah, including this one bowling game, which I had no clue why I got it. Mainly because I was kind of THQ crazy, but yeah, I shouldn't have bought it, but now it's just stand there, never to be played. This is just an unnecessary filler title, as I probably won't ever be giving it away or selling it, because nobody else is interested in this game. Except for these 3 games here. Well, 4 rather. Yeah, this one WCW game. That one is awful. This one's okay, but, well, you probably know this game, so I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to tell you about these either, because you probably know these games too. And this one here, forgot to show you it. Now there's Gran Turismo. There's the Demo 1, which is actually the censored Demo 1, which does not have loaded and Toshinden in them. It's not where I access this. This is Sony Vegas, the program I used to make videos with. This is Gran Turismo, but the disc is actually a black label. I still need to get a full black label version, that's for sure. This is my Samsung 16:9 TV, HDMI. It can also be used as a monitor, PC monitor, as it has a monitor output. This is my PlayStation 3. Can't remember how many mix this had, but below I have The Last of Us, which is the PlayStation 3 game I am currently playing right now, and I'm actually really liking it. I think I got in the middle of the game, I think. Not sure, but I actually like it. Even though this game may be hard, because it's usually a stealth game with survival horror elements in it. This is my modded PlayStation 2. Slim, but which I'm actually not going to use it anymore, because I have some PlayStation 2 games that are on CD, and for some reason they don't work, even though the discs that were in are flawless. But yeah, I might as well want to get a fat PlayStation 2 because it can play better. But let's move on. Then Best of Infogrames titles, or games that have a cartoon favorites version. Like this game right here. Of course, there's Doom. Of course, everybody knows Doom, so I don't have to tell you about that. Of course, I showed you the other Art World game before. Then we come up with the EA Classic titles, and they start with Command & Conquer Red Alert. And that one is actually the EA Classics version, which is the only EA Classic that I am keeping. Because I don't collect EA Classics, but I want to have a full set of EA Classics, but only the full cover versions of those. Of course, I'll be showing you them once I get the full set very soon. Then the ones that don't have, but you can pick these up because these are pretty cheap to get and probably quite common. Including the Supercross game, which I actually thought it had an EA Classics version, but actually turns out it doesn't. So it was kind of a regretful buy, just like that bowling game from THQ I showed you before. So I bought that game for absolute nothing. Then these three games here, these are some tougher to find games, including Future Cop LAPD, which is the most famous one out of the bunch. And over here, these are some games for trade, but I won't be showing you this time around because, well, it's kind of time constraining. So yeah, that was my updated collection. Sorry about that, but my mom went in, whatever. Yeah, that was my collection video. Show you the rest of my room. Nothing fancy here. Wardrobe. Yeah. Closet to change clothes, whatever. This is the ventilator. Of course, it's really hot at the moment, so I probably need them. Remote for my ventilator. Nothing special. Nothing fancy about it. This weird flower that actually has a solar pot on it, which of course can move if sunlight strikes on that solar pot, whatever you want to call it in English, whatever. And this is my Ooh La La plushie. Yeah, I want to say hello to Titi Burger. Yeah, it looks really messy, but I actually had this headset piece for her, but it fell off. My mom actually made this for me because, of course, I am a fan of this game. You already know that before. Yeah, whatever. So this is just my bed. Nothing really special. So yeah, and that's basically it. This was Razorblade1812 with my room tour / collection video, and my updated one to be exact. And yeah, I'll see you next time. This is Razorblade1812 signing off.